Hi, this is Rainbow Harmony, here to help you find balance and peace to live a more colorful life. And this is a love reading for 2018. I know that the majority of you guys who are on this channel are here for the love reads, so I definitely don't want to hold out on you guys. I have a lot to announce about my love readings. I'm going to be doing soulmate readings, twin flame readings, and all that jazz very soon on the channel in 2018, but hopefully this reading will hold you over until then. So what we're going to do is we're going to see what the current energy is right now in your love life. We're going to see what energy is leaving, and then we'll see what energy is coming in. Then we're going to see what the next step is for you in your love life. We'll also look at any blockages that are keeping you and your partner from going to the next level in your relationship, or maybe creating like communication issues. That's a lot of things we see in relationships. Or maybe these blockages could be what's holding you back from connecting with someone. So we're gonna look into that, because I know sometimes we have these blocks, you know, for intimacy and for love. And so we're gonna see if there's any of that going on. And then we have your overall advice. So let's get started. I'm gonna break you guys off into two groups so this message will be more personalized for you. Number 1 or number 2. So if you choose number 1, we're gonna get started. You guys ready? If you choose number 2, then fast forward to your timestamp. So your current energy is dedication. You have tried every way. You're like, I've tried dating that fuckboy, I tried dating that fuckboy, I tried this, and I tried that. I tried giving myself a makeover, I tried going on Tinder. I'm just kidding. That's where some of you guys are at, with love, where you're just like, where is my person? So if that's you, shout out to you. Remember that you are your own soulmate. And a lot of times this journey to finding love is really just the journey to finding love for yourself. The other person simply just reflects that and mirrors that back to you. So if you aren't dedicated to loving yourself first, you are not going to attract that relationship into your life. So work on that self-love. And I see those of you guys who picked this, you've been working on that. You're figuring that out on the path, which is good. So the energy that's leaving your life is mourning. I love to see that that's leaving your life. Perhaps you were mourning your last breakup. Maybe it was rough. Maybe it was really recent. So if you picked this one, I feel like it's for a reason. I feel like this is a message to you that you are going to leave the mourning behind. Things will not be as difficult for you in the future in love. And especially because this next card that I pulled for you, this is the energy that is coming in. And what this card is saying is that the snow is thawing and finally you have your footing and you can look ahead to the future. This card has a lot to do with nesting. So maybe you're starting to really think about getting serious, like marriage, or just wanting someone to move in with and live with, wanting to share that experience. You're looking for a serious relationship. And it's going to be easier for you now that this metaphoric snow around you has thawed, now that this metaphoric winter is coming to a close. So the next step for you in love, I'm laughing so hard at this card. Look at this bear. They're like, you got to come out of your cave. It is time to come out of your cave when it comes to love. There's no doubt about it. This is your next step forward. And it's like you've been too isolated. I do see that you've been very dedicated to this path. You've tried many ways to move forward here, but it's not like they're saying it's not enough, but at least for where you're at right now, you need to really get out of your cave. So next we're going to see what your blockages are, like what's keeping you from being able to get out of this cave. And I'm seeing this whole lone wolf thing. Maybe you're starting to feel like I'm better off alone, or you are identifying with the lone wolf too much. Like you really see yourself as, I'm gonna be single, I'm gonna be alone forever. And when you start to really believe that, you guys, that's a problem, because whatever you believe, you receive. And so if you start to really believe I'm gonna be alone forever, what's for you is for you. If the universe has a divine counterpart out there for you, you're gonna meet that person. But it can slow things down and it can repel people. And so they're saying to focus on abundance. Don't focus on the lack. Focus on abundance. Switch yourself to having a more abundance mindset. And oh my gosh, this card looks so beautiful with this surroundings. I feel like this is a huge message. It's a synchronicity. this abundance. They're saying focus on what you do have, focus on the beauty and the talents and the gifts and the strengths that you have, and put that love into yourself, and that's going to make you magnetic to the person you're trying to attract. So what should you be open to receive? They're just saying stop hesitating. To be honest, I got this card and it's the Seer, and every time I get it, it reminds me like to use my own intuition, that I don't really need the cards to speak these messages, although they help. So I'm putting the cards down and I'm just gonna talk to you. And I'm feeling a little naked right now. I'm like, what do I do with my hands? But yes, you need to move forward, and I'm seeing you're not supposed to be hesitating right now at all. That there is someone out there for you, that the universe loves symmetry, and the person that they're going to bring to you is going to be perfect for you. And I'm always blown away by my partner and how I attracted this person into my life. I don't know how to cook, and this person cooks amazing. I'm not so good at setting up the camera. That's what he does. When I'm down and out, this person helps lift me up. So you're gonna find someone who's gonna be the yin to your yang, and if that's something that you want, you'll find it. Now, if you don't really care about that, then maybe just focus on your self-love. You don't need another person, but it's nice, and we're here on this planet to connect, and I think that it would be silly to deny that this is something you really want and you're really desiring, and I believe that you can attract this into your life. So overall, they're saying the universe has tricky ways of bringing to you what it is that you want, and it's just like this fox is like smiling and kind of laughing, because they're like, you have no idea what the universe has got in store for you, so cheer up, get out of your cave, stop hesitating, and there's plenty of fish in the sea, is what they're saying. So peace out. I hope this message resonated with you. So those of you guys who chose number 2, let's get started. Your current energy, I've been seeing this a lot lately. Maybe it's just because of the holidays for some of you guys, and this is kind of, it's like hard to get the energy to move forward again after all the taking a break and all the celebrating, but I'm seeing this boredom card, and it's saying that you're kind of bored and like your energy is just drained and apathetic, and when it comes to love, you're over it. You're just like, I don't know, like maybe this is how you're feeling in your current relationship. You're feeling kind of bored and you're wanting to like reignite and like spark the fire again. But I feel like a huge message that comes with this card is like, look at this. Look at all this abundance. The water stands for creativity and inspiration. It's right above her. All she has to do is just reach up and pull it down and bring it into the 3D. So there's a lot of ideas. There's a lot of ways for you to move forward right now, and it's up to you. So let's see what energy is leaving your life. Responsibility. You were so focused on your responsibilities that maybe you couldn't make this love connection, or maybe it was putting a strain on your relationship. So it's nice to see that type of hindering responsibility is going to be leaving your life. I love that. The energy that's coming into your life is rebirth. So you are going to be having a new awakening, a new rebirth into your life, and part of me thinks this means someone new is coming. It's kind of an out with the old, in with the new energy, and I feel like attached to this is like a lingering breakup, or like you've learned a lot since the last relationship you've been in, is what they're saying, and so it's time for a rebirth, and I feel like it's either time for a rebirth in your current relationship, it's time for you to like recommit yourself to the person you're with, and to commit yourself to really like igniting the spark again, and staying just as committed to this relationship as you are to your responsibilities, or to commit yourself to moving forward and opening yourself up to a new relationship. So the next step is this beautiful card, the salmon. And the salmon is a symbol that sometimes you have to swim upstream in order to unite with your love. Sometimes it's not always an easy path. Sometimes you have to be vulnerable. You have to put yourself out there. Sometimes you're being called to tell someone how you feel, or to go on that first date, or to take a chance or opportunity. Or sometimes you're being called to walk in faith in a relationship if you're not sure where it's going. Sometimes you're just in a relationship and maybe it's not the best time, but like your heart's in it, and it's not time for you to leave, but it's like you want to work on this and you want to improve this and grow this. And so a lot of messages coming out for you guys. Let's see what the blockages are for you, either like connecting with a partner or just connecting with your current partner. I feel like this has a lot to do with you connecting. And the blockages are a little bit have to do with your past, actually. Do you see these snakes here? They're in this pit, and there's one that's managed to just barely slither out and then like rise above it. So you've risen above some occasion in your life. Maybe these are old toxic people in your life that no longer serve you, that you've gotten away from, and maybe that's what's a block from you in love, being worried to like connect again. Another block is like allowing yourself to be passionate, allowing yourself to be sexual, allowing yourself to be sensual, and owning that is a part of being human. Some people, you know, have baggage with this, and so they're saying to allow yourself to be sensual and allow your adorn yourself sensually and just allow yourself to have that experience is what they're saying. And the lack mentality, you have a lot of blockages. It's okay, we all got these blockages, you know. So they're saying like lack mentality, like maybe your finances or just your beliefs about like what you deserve, they're really wanting you to work on your worthiness. So what should you be open to receive? Now we know your blockages, some things you need to work on, but what's coming your way regardless? Fulfillment. They're saying you are going to be fulfilled in your love life, so you know, don't worry, you're going to clear these blockages, this is going to work out. You've had a struggle, but they're wanting you to be creative about how you turn this struggle into a beautiful time for yourself. For me, part of turning my struggles into beauty and transmuting it into something that would serve me is doing this Rainbow Harmony channel. Obviously, I didn't just wake up with all this information. I've learned it and acquired it from my path, which has been really intense. Although I'm at a very beautiful, beautiful part of my path, it has been intense in the past. So I can really understand like where you're coming from with this whole thing we were talking about with your blockages. And so they're saying you've come from these struggles, but you can be creative about how to move forward. And you have these abilities, these talents, and these gifts, and you can transmute it into something beautiful. So now I'm here talking to you guys about what's helped me moving forward on my path. I'm talking to you guys about what's helped me through my anxiety and through my PTSD. I'm here having fun out in nature instead of being at home overthinking, worrying, obsessing, having anxiety, having panic attacks. So they're saying do something with your energy. Remember, do something with your passion. This is going to attract love to you as well. So your overall advice, I love it, I love it. They're saying you're leaving a difficult time behind and you will be connecting with someone. So I've got proof. I got proof right here. You are gonna make this connection. So I hope that these messages worked out for you guys. I'm sending you so much love and light. Peace out.